Hi, friends.
It's Tuesday.
Look at my hair. I gotta fix it.
That's Tuesday. I just thought.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I almost fell off my chair.
Oh my gosh! I was watching this. Well, first, okay. So on one night this weekend, I was just like, I feel like I want fun for myself.
Chicken tonight.
Oh, I wanted fun. I wanted to feel something fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do you get like fun?
Gummies.
You know, when you got that. EP.
Yeah.
I was like, my husband's like, what? I'm like, I don't know. MDMA people seem to like. I've never tried it before, but I wanted I had that urge for
tour.
Well, yes.
Going on stage.
Tour really
backstage.
Is adrenaline, right? And one of our team members sent over.
No. I sent over you dancing. It was you. And I sent over I sent over a video of a woman dancing on a cruise. It's like you stole each other's moves. Eat right down to the skinny legs. Okay. You both have long, skinny legs. Okay. Like muscly legs, but skinny, but beautiful, like lovely, like great legs. She's in her bathing suit, the woman on the cruise, kicking your moves. So I send it to our.
She must have been studying my show and then took my name.
I send it to the tour chat, like Romeo, Noah, and Alexis, who's had a baby. And I'm like, one person, who is this?
Yeah.
And then they're like, you were not online for a while.
Yeah.
Did you see the video?
I watched the video, and then Alexis has all these clips of me from the past dancing.
Natalie. And then Alexis starts pulling all the old clips of her and I dancing.
She's already made those edits before and given them to me.
Oh my God. She must have them in a folder.
Because
she ripped those out in 10 seconds with a newborn.
She can do that with anything, by the way. Any videos from the
past.
I
miss her so much. So she's ripping them out and throwing and then everyone's like, I missed you. I'm like, we had so much fun.
It was such carefree, adrenaline-filled, exciting, fun.
Naive. We were so naive.
It might have been, I might have not realized that I'd seen those videos and that it had ignited something, I needed an adrenaline,
100%.
And also, everyone is so lucky that I have such high confidence that you literally can't make fun of me, because there's so many things you can make fun of me about, but you really can't hurt my feelings. And also, I used to do, first of all, I was so fat in some of those videos. I don't know how I sat in a chair. Oh my God, there's one, the wedding dress. What was I, 750 pounds?
No.
I think I didn't step on the scale back then because it was looking real. It looked like I was in a fat suit.
You look different.
Holy my stomach was so fat and big. It was a hoot and a half. And my son loves to point at this picture and go, fat face. And it's so true. He's like, it looks like you're a balloon that was going to pop.
Yeah, it's so weird because it's
it's been so long that it's hard to remember.
Also, that was just what we knew.
Well,
there was no.
I don't know. Why wasn't I I feel like if I was like that now, I would be so
uncomfortable. You slept a lot.
I mean, I lay down more now. I mean, I had naps back then. Now I can only do power naps, but I don't even know.
We shut her down at 12 o'clock. We'd stop working at 12.
But I can't even believe that I dressed up and was okay to I thought I looked hot.
You did.
I did not look hot.
Yes, you did.
I looked very uncomfortable.
I think you were a bit uncomfortable. I think you loved yourself.
I know.
You did look amazing.
I can't believe it. I really thought I was a sexy beast.
You were.
I guess.
I think you were. I think that also the angles are from shooting up.
There was 12.
Yeah, but again, there are moments. It wasn't a long form video.
Arturo, just for this, I want to send you the clip of me in a wedding dress, because Kat and I thought when we were in Cincinnati
we should get married.
That we should get married and wear wedding dresses.
Have a wedding theme. I mean,
after a bottle of Fireball.
It's so fun.
So fun. So Alexis said
we bought wedding dresses.
Yeah, we did.
We were themed. We themed before people themed.
We sure, because we did it for our own fun, and we knew that's the
let's
thing.
go get wedding dresses. So
it's like any kind of content.
Kind of disappointed when you said, let's go to massage. They're kind of expensive. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
I know.
I'm it is so fun to go get a couples massage and go do the content, even just to go have fun.
Oh yeah, it's relaxing fun. It's not exhilarating fun like wearing a wedding dress.
I mean, if you go to the bar before and the bar after, and you get to go, it's different. It's, you know what?
Yeah.
I think you're craving unmonotony.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No,
You're
I am
sick of because this is the longest we have not done this is the longest in probably, I want to say,
before Tucker and Max.
No, because we started tour when Chloe was a baby, so like a good 8 years.
But even we
Well,
were
COVID,
doing
we
things
were-
during like Max and Tucker that were like, we were going to like,
on TV,
it was brand new things that we hadn't done before that we were doing. And now like, we're like, oh, that'd be so boring. But like when anything's new, it's exciting. I like brand new things is just fun. New places is fun.
we've done so. It's because we've done so much.
We're desensitized, but there's more out there. But I just felt like I wanted some fun, and I definitely did not. Nothing was delivered to me that was fun when I was looking for that kind of fun.
What were you hoping for?
I didn't know. I didn't know what it was. I just wanted to feel like something, like more than my house.
Yeah,
But I was too lazy to go. 'Cause guess who's calling?
Taylor.
Nope. That would be my first guess too. Our tour manager.
Oh, touche. It
you
was
listening?
meant to be.
Because we're like, we got to do a couple shows, and we can only do Canada right now because we can't go to the United States because I can't work there. And if Kat wants to work there, she's going to have to get a new partner. And that's not happening.
I know, and everyone's like, but your husband, basically you have to go live there for multiple years before you can even get something. And at this point, how many kids could you pull from where they're at and relocate them? How many of them would be okay with it?
Funny you say that. I was talking in the car with Mark, and I was just like, like it's spring. And I'm like, I want to be someone who appreciates every day, but I don't really appreciate winter. Like I really don't, like I can't find that inner love for it. And so therefore I'm waiting for it to get warmer, you know? And so then I was like, let's just move. And then Mark's like, okay. He also doesn't want to move. And then
He doesn't?
I think he says that he would,
Okay.
but I don't.
Like, think about restarting. Like,
I know.
picking up and restarting. I mean, like, you'd have to go to where one of your families
Well,
were.
no, I'd have to be like I'd have to downsize my life and just make it like.
So are you looking for more fun and you're going to downsize your life?
So that's the reality. Is probably I'd have to do that, right? Especially with the kids.
There's things you can't do. You could never live on an island. You could never. You would feel claustrophobic.
Really?
Yeah. No,
I've never thought about it.
because you would
I
feel.
picture you and me and Romeo and hot guys.
Yeah, but you would get bored of them too.
know.
You do not like being, unless you just got a
Give up.
lobotomy and we're like,
Give up.
I don't think that's ever in you.
I know.
I just don't think that you have
I
it
think
in
I
you
could
to
tr-
calm down.
I think I could try. And I fantasize about trying, but then
You
there's
like to
something that
people watch
builds
too much.
up.
If you were on
know.
a small island and you knew everyone by like day 10, you'd be like, you could be in the most beautiful place. If it's sleepy and quiet, you're bored after like you've rejuvenated. You are done.
I'm so excited that we're going away, and where we're going is such good people watching.
Where are we going? Oh, Bahamas. Yeah, I know.
Because one time I went to this one restaurant. We're going to the Bahamas with the boys, okay? Just the boys. It's so weird. I look at Olivia this weekend, and I didn't look at Taylor because she was a lot to look at. But I looked at Chloe and I looked at Olivia, and I'm like, I can't believe you and I are going away without them.
I know.
It's such a weird feeling, but it's also, that's what's so good about it. You know, it's such a good idea to do something different with the boys.
Yes.
I know
because they'll remember it forever.
Yeah, it just feels weird, but it's going to be great.
It feels, trust me, it is. She's like Chloe is like your TJ, but TJ at least goes away with Mark places. Chloe,
I can't believe it does that.
It's Chloe and me.
Yeah.
Like, it's like her and I are like, basically, we're best friends. I'm her best friend right now, which is not healthy, but in terms of like how much time we spend together.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like if I'm watching TV, we're watching TV.
Yeah.
If she's doing homework, we're doing homework. Like she's always around. She is not on her own yet where she's like she's got a life and all of her friends. But when her friends are around, they're around me. Like we're very, very much best friends.
And it's kind of hard because like we really like being around them.
I mean, I was ready for a break. Doesn't when she was like, I'm not feeling well. I'm like, you know what? You're tired. Just go to school and let's suck. I'm not. No, I can't. We did this all fucking weekend. Yeah, the boys are going with the boys. It's going to be very weird.
And it's when I went to this one restaurant there, because the restaurants are open to the public, so Bahamians can come, like locals, and people from other hotels can come, and it's expensive. So it's really expensive, I think. And so,
are there prostitutes there or like sex trade workers?
Like when I went to the sushi restaurant, this guy, he was so gross. Okay. He was tiny. He was tattooed everywhere. He was acting like he was, I mean, maybe where they're from or maybe who he is in their world. He is a really
Maybe he owned the hotel.
No, he didn't. But they came from outside the hotel. They weren't staying because I was looking for them.
Who was he with?
So he had 3 women with him who were
sexy.
Oh, they look. They were all
Shapely.
over him.
Oh, okay.
Like touching him,
petting him.
One of them
like
fed
he
him.
was a puppy.
Fed him.
Whoa,
guys, he was so.
My
gross.
son is gonna be like, the problem is, are they topless?
At the restaurant?
No, in the beach.
No.
Because in Miami they go topless.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know you can't stare. So at the restaurant, they are not very versed in doing things that are like kind of out of the hockey world. Like it's going to be weird for him to see people in the restaurant, and he's just going to be like this. And I showed him the outfits because the people dress up in sexy outfits.
Yes,
like the parts missing.
Yes,
and like see through. Like because see through is so in.
And also it's 3 hotels in a row, and there's like really high end. Then there's sort of like. You'd go like more like singles, and then there's family, but they all go to the same restaurants.
What are we wearing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go sexy.
Oh yeah.
With our sons.
Yeah.
Thank God they're not older.
I don't know if I have a lot of sexy dresses.
Do you know how weird we look? I don't. I have cute summer dresses.
I mean, I'll wear the same thing I wore in Mexico. I don't remember what that was.
Exactly.
I don't know anything else. But no, the people watching will be good because people with a lot of money can be very
showy, flashy,
and I love that. Poor Mark that night at that sushi restaurant.
You couldn't.
I didn't have one word for him because I
You're
was.
like, shh.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to hear that. I couldn't. And like, oh my God, he had 3 sexy wives, and he must have been. You just know he was so rich. But where did he make his money?
Well, we can ask him next time we go. He's probably going to be there at the same sushi bar once again.
I can't wait. Yeah, that'll be exciting. Really good people watching.
I've never been away with Max before.
Yeah,
just me and him.
Oh God, me neither.
This is going to be.
I bet most mothers haven't been away with their daughters.
Sons?
Yeah, that too. If they're sons.
I've never been away, just him and I.
No, me neither.
It's going to be so. Well, you have 3.
Yeah.
It's kind of controversial, but it's because
they're 13.
Well, my son's turning 13. I take them away for their 13th birthday. I'm going to have to do a 16th birthday too because, Natalie, I'm coming to realize,
what's the 16th going to be?
I don't know. I haven't told her yet. I haven't booked anything. I just decided right now. Yeah, with you, obviously. I realize that like that's where you get to know them. If you can afford going away with them, I just think that it's you see them as different people. They take those memories forever. Like if we go get a massage, that'll be fun and something different. Like I think we get so as moms. Everything is so monotonous. It's the same over and over again. And it's like we parent for 18 years. And I think it blinks because we have to parent them so much. I don't know how often we get to know them. Like, I don't know how often we get to like spend time with them. And when you go away with them, you hang out with them differently, especially when they get older. You get to like be with them in a different capacity. And I think it's so important to build a relationship that lasts beyond parenting them. Then when they move out, they have something that they had fun with you. They remember you. They, in a way that isn't, that's my mom and that's my dad.
Yeah, totally. And I really think that I think a lot of people don't think about the after is like you brought people into this world. Did you bring these people into the world to be their parents? Is that what you did? Or did you bring people into this world to have a really amazing relationship?
Like have a family, right?
A family with these humans that, you helped create and raise, and just to watch them. I think that some people really, it's so weird. It's like some of them, they want to raise their kids to watch their kids be successful people.
Yeah.
It's like it's so weird when people get excited. And guys, I'm not saying I'm any different than this. I've never been in the situation, but when a parent is so excited that their kid got married.
Right, because they're so excited that I think some people just feel like, oh God, it's not my problem again. They have a partner in life to help out with because life can be hard.
Yeah.
So when you have someone to share it with, it feels like, I don't know if you're so excited they got married because they got married, or you're so excited they found someone they liked enough to commit a little bit longer than like a few months. I think parents have a deep sigh because you get so worried about them, who they're going to be with when you're not here. You want the comfort of knowing they have someone. Just like as a kid, you want the comfort of knowing your parents have somebody to do life with. But they have kids. Your kids don't have kids yet. They have, so when they get a partner, you're like, okay, they have someone.
You want them to make their own family for when you're not here.
You want them to be with them. You not even family. You just want. Well, yeah, if a spouse is a family, you want to know that they are. Like your daughter has a boyfriend. When it's like part of the things are his problem now, where you're like, you know what, he can do that because that's you need the shoes for his prom. He's taking you to go do that. It's sort of like the same thing where it's like, now
you can share some of the load.
Yeah, you can share some of the things.
The other thing though about like getting into a relationship, getting married, like everything's so beautiful, but like it's also like the chances of the whole thing being easy.
Oh, never.
And so like they're going to have kids, divorces, heartache,
cheating.
Oh.
No, it's going to be, there's a whole babe, it's just getting started.
Some people just really want to see, I want to see that you can feel those adults who are like, my kid has this job. They went to this school. They went to this. It makes them feel proud that they've raised successful humans.
I do feel the boys though, they change. And a lot of people say they kind of like, it's hard to like, it's hard. Girls, our girls, I won't talk for all girls. Our girls are so verbal.
Yes. You give both of them, these
verbal?
Older girls, the floor.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to know.
Everything.
I actually don't. Even the little one, verbal. Okay, they're verbal, and they just live in you. They just know. They just know that they are just right at your fingertips. And I don't mean like this. I just mean they know. There's no concern about what they're not thinking. What are you thinking that you're not telling me? No concern on that. But the boys, they don't have as much space because of the girls with us.
I know.
Because our daughters are quite prominent in our lives. So it's not like we have 4 boys only or 7 boys. It's like we have 3 very, very, very strong daughters who kind of have hijacked our attention by way of sports, because tournaments, you don't drive. So your husband goes on all those trips. I didn't know how to tie skates, so I just didn't do that job.
Really good at it.
I know you are now, but you did Max's. Like I just did the tightness and the thing, and I didn't really enjoy the cold rink, and I didn't in
baseball.
Yeah, so I didn't find that was my bonding experience. With
him. Yeah.
Like I didn't find that was our joy. So I have to find it. I have to make it with him. I said to Mark, I've never been away with him. And he's like, I've never been away with the girls. I'm like, I know. Bit different. Yeah. Bit different. I don't know why, but it feels a bit different. I mean, you can. Not sure it's going to go the same. Not sure it's going to hit the same. Not sure what you're going to do with them. Not sure.
I'm just thinking
but go
to myself,
crazy.
Mark and Chloe, Olivia and Taylor on a trip. Like,
so. Because boys do. We're going to Baja Mar so that when you hear this, we'll be back. But so the boys have something to do, because the boys are not lying. Like an all-inclusive vacation where there's a beach and a pool. That's not cutting it for them.
Oh, no.
That is not cutting it for them.
No.
They need to be kept busy.
And those two also, they can get some
rowdy.
They can get some good viral verbal diarrhea too. Those 2 boys.
They're loud. They
say things.
They don't stop. They touch.
Yeah.
Touch. They're like little bear cubs. They are the laugh, giggle. It's like they have their own language without talking, but through touch and nonsense. Just not nonsense. So at least we will run them all day.
Yeah.
And then they'll go to bed, wake up, run them all day.
So fun. I wonder if they're going to like, when we were away last time, they sort of like made some friends and there was some girls and stuff like that. When we were in Club Med.
I think that we're with them and they might be like, probably they'll be like, oh, look.
But girls are pretty.
But they won't have their phones.
Yeah, but
like
girls,
because the girls are it's kind of an off time, maybe.
I betcha.
They'll probably
TJ, there's some girls at the dance comp that they told Teach, my friends think you're cute.
Where were we?
I was there.
Was it my daughter?
No.
Like in that group?
I don't think so. No. They were throwing cups over the banister onto the ground and then running down and getting them. And I knew they just wanted to run by, like, the girls and stuff. And then the girls told Teach, cute.
How old were they?
I assume hopefully they were his age.
I'm so surprised.
Really?
Yeah, because those girls look like 20 with their makeup and their hair and their things and their.
Oh no, but like when the boys run, like the girls have their eyes on the boys there.
I was not looking. I was just.
Yeah, well, this was right before the promposal time, so we were kind of like around.
I had to hide.
Oh my gosh, guys. My daughter got promposed
Speaking
too.
of, this is such a trend. And it's so nice. So actually thinking, I couldn't sleep last night. It was so nice that they don't have to say words because they get to use signs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the sign guy really changed the world for everybody. They get to write something. They don't have to get down and say something.
Mm-hmm.
Just so smart. Whoever created that.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to hold the sign up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the person, it's very easy.
Very easy. It was so cute. I didn't
so cute.
I promposal. I mean, I feel like that is a lot of pressure for people.
If you're dating, I don't feel like it.
But for other people, like I'm glad that didn't exist for us because I find it awkward. I
don't think
weird.
they do it unless they're dating. Like I haven't seen many who do it without actually dating. Like at this point, we've only seen couples do it.
Yeah, my a mom on my team. She has been a guidance counselor at high school we went to for 20 years.
Holy shit.
And she said,
thank
this
God
is happening.
we had left that.
I know. Happening every day. She's like, oh, I know this. But other moms are like, what is happening? What is this?
Oh, get a teenager. It is. Some of them go to such elaborate plans outside lunchtime, rent things, make things, bake things. It
was adorable.
It is so adorable.
I did think it was cute. I like that it wasn't too much. It was just simple, but all the little kids were all about all the little boys that were around. They gathered around. They loved it. It was a fun experience. I don't
I'm
want
like thinking of all the girls who don't have boyfriends who are watching who won't get a promposal. I'm like, what do you do?
I know. See, that's what I don't like. I hate that. I wouldn't want to be the boy who's going to do it.
But if you have a girlfriend, they're going to say it's no pressure if you have a girlfriend.
Still kind of ballsy.
I couldn't handle it, but I do like, because it has to be in public. You don't do it private.
No.
You do it in a public forum. But I guess it's low risk if it's your girlfriend.
It's not the risk of someone saying no, but it is the risk of everybody looking at you and putting
they're all doing it.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not like you're the only. It's not like you're proposing and they could say no.
Right? Yeah. No, they know they're good. They're going to say yes. I mean, Taylor bought her dress months ago. She knew she was going.
It's how do they do it, and do they do it in the way that the person likes it?
Yeah.
Because that's your only risk. Like I think though,
I wouldn't have wanted my boyfriend to do it.
I would have broken up with him on the spot.
Oh my God! I would
in front of my parents.
Embarrassed.
I would have been like, absolutely. And my grandmother, absolutely. No.
Oh my
dad.
Oh.
My dad.
Oh my God! And then the other thing is like receiving it and everyone looking at you like
yeah.
Because it's one thing for him to do it.
And then they had to kiss. I was like, I hid behind her husband. I'm like, I actually am. And Grandma's like, how'd you walk down the aisle? I'm like, I almost didn't.
Well,
like,
your daughter was calling me over to get closer, and I was like, I can't. No,
you and I are the same.
No.
It's just a different time. They expect it. They know it's happening. They're going to do it. But like, hell no. My daughter probably won't get a boyfriend for this very reason because she doesn't want it to be done.
I would literally break up with my boyfriend during prom so it didn't have to happen.
She actually said, I hate surprise. I hate surprises. She says to everyone, I hate them. I don't want one. Yeah. I know every Christmas present before I get it. I salute. I don't like it. And she always thinks she's in trouble. If I'm like, Olivia, she's like, what? Tell me before I come down. I'm like,
well, now my son has that from the one time he was in trouble. Now every time I'm like, can you come here? And he's like, oh, what did I do now? I'm like, I remember feeling that way though when my mom would like call me for something. I'd be like, oh, like I always thought I
you in trouble,
but I was doing bad things.
Yeah, well, if you're doing something, well, maybe she is, and that's why she's nervous. But no, the promposal, you guys, it's like a marriage proposal.
It is.
It is. It's quite unique to watch. Very cute, very sweet. Just I would break up with you if you tried to do it, especially in front of my dad.
I think I would.
I can't imagine what my dad would have done. If he's watching a guy and never mind. It's really weird to have kids, to watch your kids you know so well with significant other.
I know.
I was
glad there were so many little kids around him. He looked like he had a parade around him. It was all the little kids.
Looked like a dad with his kids.
Yeah.
He actually looked like he looks like he was proposed. They could have been 25.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Because he does not look young. In comparison, because no one else had a boyfriend there. I didn't see a lot of dads. Not a lot of boyfriends. Usually there's a few boyfriends, no boyfriends.
Yeah, I don't think I saw one this year.
Not one boyfriend. Too serious.
But all the little kids gather around. I swear he had like 40 kids around him.
Yeah. Some of them look like him and they weren't his. He didn't know them. I was like, did you hire some kids to look like you? It was very cute. It was very, very cute.
I'm so glad it's over. But he got my sons involved too.
Yep.
That was
and my daughter.
Yeah, your daughter was great. You're right. She was the maid of honor. She was a great maid of honor.
She was.
She really got into it immediately. She took her role seriously.
Yep. She was ready to do Taylor's head. She's like, you cannot do it till she looks like this. Understand? Do not do it like this. She has to look good. If you do it when she looks bad, she will not be happy. And you cannot do it after this dance. And I was like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
And you know what a lot of the moms were saying around me? Like, do I even remember my prom? Did we have a party? Did I they were like us. Like, I mean, I look back, I actually do have photographs. We had a pre-party, we had a post-party, we had dates.
Do you know how many proms I went to? They were called formals back then.
Yeah,
so
formal.
It was semi-formal and formal. I went to so many.
I only went to ours.
Since grade 10, I was going to formals. I was not sleeping with all my formal dates. Everyone would just go. We'd go in groups. We'd go individually. You'd go to every.
I didn't.
Oh, and then I was talking to a teacher and they actually go to their school formal. So she's going to the school formal and teachers are there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, that is so weird. I'm like, I do not remember teachers. I'm sure there were teachers.
Yeah.
I did not behave like there was teachers there. I did not consume like there was teachers there.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I meet all their boyfriends and I get to know them. And I'm like,
when I went to a semi-formal in grade 9, when we pulled up, we had to walk in and we had to introduce our dates to like our teachers. That was grade 9. That was a private school though.
Like the public schools we went to, we were in venues and I don't recall teachers. I don't recall adults. People were barfing on the floor, dancing, making out.
My grade 13 formal was very
proper.
It was.
Was everyone sober?
I mean, I'm sure they were drinking, but nobody was like flat out wasted.
I don't think
we had tables.
I don't know if they know how to not be wasted right now.
I know these days.
I don't think they know because I looked at my friend. I was like, "This, you go?" She's like, "Yeah, it's very civilized." I'm like,
I really want to. How do we chaperone?
I went to high school with her husband. Her husband and me were friends and like in the same group. And she's like, I don't know if. Yeah. I don't really want to know. Like, she's like, you were a different breed. Like our group of friends, I think I only knew what I knew.
He was in a very serious relationship. Do you remember that? Like married.
I don't. I just remember who? We'll talk about that. Oh, yeah. But weren't they broken up by then?
No, I mean.
Oh, well, we were great. I mean,
she graduated her whole, the thing that you write.
Yeah. Oh,
was
wow.
all dedicated.
Oh, God. Anyways, we had so much fun.
I know.
We would just.
I want to be like, I know we can't be chaperones, but Kat, how do we get our eyes onto these things these teachers say? I want to see it. How do I see it?
What does she do before the prom?
My daughter?
Yeah.
Well, she'll get ready in the day, and then she's going to a pre-party.
Okay. So, like, he picks her up and takes her to a pre-party?
I guess, but my brother his son just had theirs, and the parents were invited to the pre-party.
Yeah.
So I'm not invited. It might be his parents invited because she's not the grade 12.
Oh, yes.
But I don't know if they are or not.
I have seen all the parents going in. And I was driving through the neighborhood, and there was a big lit up sign that said pre, like in the marquee letters. I was like, oh, that's.
Oh, you're going to have that.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, she'll have that. Yes.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I just want to be at these things. I want to see what it's like. How do we get in?
I guess you have a daughter who maybe next year you'll see.
No, into the prom.
Oh, you can't. Unless you go to one that's not your kid. You know, we were talking about dry humping this weekend on Saturday night, like at the party, because...
Oh, lucky you. Were you having fun talking about dry humping? I was just looking for MDMA. It's fine. Go ahead.
Wait, what time is it at? And
she's talking about dry humping, and I'm looking for exhilaration. I should have just gone sport hump Mark.
And we were just talking about
muddy,
what
grass. Oh, sorry, I was imagining doing it in a park. Guess I could have done it in a bed.
Just saying how that is like the most simple time in life.
I know.
Dry humping is probably the one thing to never jump ahead of. If there's going to be stages, because,
I just had one bad experience with dry humping.
I know, but overall, I'm like the phase of dry humping. Like when you're in the phase of making out and like not over.
And your pants don't have to come off. Nobody's are undone.
Because we were talking about how it's now called HEAD.
Okay, yeah.
Is very, like it's like they miss the dry humping phase and go right to that.
Don't do it.
We're all kind of like, you know what? Don't skip
It's so personal.
And don't skip the phase of rolling around on like with clothes on.
Our boys, you know how like
no,
but our boys, not our boys,
shy.
Shy to put it out there.
I have no idea.
Because as a girl, I feel like you'd be really nervous to do it,
and then also to receive it.
But then to receive it,
I don't know.
They must be kind of shy, aren't they?
I would assume. I hope so. I hope everybody's a bit shy the first time because it is a very up close and personal decision. And
we're talking about grooming. We're talking about size. We're talking about smell.
Everything. And a detailed look. Detailed.
Oh, it's probably dark. Nobody looks.
Detailed.
I don't remember looking.
Detailed.
When I did it, I didn't really look.
Put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Find it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but also like
when I used to do it when I was younger, when I'm back in the day.
But and also when you he also has to be worried that she's going to go tell everybody.
They both do. Anyways, I was thinking really simple dry humping.
Do people still do it?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, I think so. Yeah, I would consider
How are we going to find out?
Well, I will ask my daughter. Are people still dry humping these days? I think they do.
And I don't know if I said, like, I wouldn't have told anyone I was dry humping. I was making out.
Like, yeah, making out, dry humping, same thing. Making out, like,
yeah, they're for sure dry humping.
If making out to the point if someone walked down, you're not totally busted that you're doing something like your pants aren't down. You know, you can unpeel if footsteps are coming down. You can unpeel. Things aren't open. So really, that's what is gentle making out. If you can recover quickly. If you can recover quickly, that's reasonable. If you can't recover quickly, you're into dangerous territory.
Did you ever ride the rocket and then he?
No, did you? Oh, in the pants. Oh, you're a little too risky.
Actually, I had a few dry hump bad
We're going to have to go.
situations.
Friday podcast coming up. Nat's dry humping gone
There's 3.
sideways. Can't wait. Might as well just roll right into Friday at this point.